Bidip dip dip dippy dip. Bidip dip dip dippy dip. Dippy dip dip dippy dip. We've already started the stream and I didn't realise. What button do I want to press? Okay, I want to press that one. Okay. And I want to press that one. And then I want to copy and paste that into there. I want to do a little bit of that to there. I want to add a little bit of that into there. I want to click on there. I need to do the old tags. Like so and like so. We're in. We're in. Good evening. Lucha Reject, Ian Longneck Jr., Chloe. Yeah, you got the logo. I think I'm trying to get some different logos made as well. Those are the standard YouTube ones. I'm trying to get some more made. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, they're taking their time at the moment. Plus, they're bloody expensive as well. I think there's 6 levels. So for every month you're a member, I think you go up a different logo and different colour through the levels. But obviously, I'm not pushing you. You do whatever you want to do. Right, so I think we've got to do AEW first today because we did NXT first yesterday. Okie doke. So let me save that like so. Right. Oh, it's there. Okay. If you click on the little smiley face, it says custom emoji. Does that work? I don't even know if this is going to work or not. It's pretty small, isn't it, actually? It's very small, isn't it? It's really detailed. I didn't realise how small it was. What do you think? Do you like it, or...? I mean, if we like it, I'll get 4 free 2 and 1 made as well, so you can much easier to rate your matches. I mean, it cost me 12 quid to get that made, like, but... what do I want to do next? Yeah, 12 whole pounds it cost to get that made. Which means I better monetize this video. Well, if you like it, then I'll get some more made. Be nice to get some more. I'm sure the guy would love the business. He was actually very helpful, actually, because I wasn't really sure what I wanted, so he was very helpful. I'll tell you what, I'll order them now while I'm on here. I mean, considering we're going to be going... I don't know what I want to do here, though, actually, because I've got... what has he got? He's got 1, 3, or 6. Sorry, I'm just going to message him quickly now. Three and 4-star made 2. We're going to shoot a couple of minutes for people to get onto the stream because we've only got 5 people in at the moment, and then we'll get straight into it. We've got 2 more shows for you tonight. Of course, the links are in the description down below. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the I'm just gonna see what he wants me to buy because he does. The guy who made that, he's on Fiverr. I don't know if anyone's heard of Fiverr before. He charges £12.60 for one emote, £29.41 for 3 emotes, and £54.62 for 6 emotes. I mean, we can only have 5, and I've already got 1, so we need 4. So because they're all very similar, they're just a slight change. I'm hoping he'll let me pay a lower amount to get them all done, but that'd be pretty cool. I used to use Fiverr a lot for my thumbnails and that sort of stuff, but I don't really use it anymore. I do my own thumbnails now. I'm not as lazy as I used to be. Right, so he's happy. He reckons it'll work quite nicely. So that's pretty cool at least. So custom emoji. Yeah, so I can have 5 custom emojis at the moment. Or is it emojis or emotes? If you want to do it without typing it in, I think you can do. Oh, it says underscore. I don't know if underscores is the best one to do, but underscore. It's colon underscore. It's just easy to click on it, isn't it? Really, much easier. So everyone should have access to that emote, I believe. If anyone else wants to check. So if you just go down to custom emotes down the bottom, and then it should be there. You should have the standard emotes, and above it you should have channel specific ones, which you can spam in there. So what I've just asked him to do is, because that one's in like a gold colour, so I've asked him to do like 4 and 3 star in silver and like 1 and 2 star in bronze or something like that. He said he's happy to do it. I just want to know how much it's going to cost me. Well, I'm happy. At least it works now then. Yeah, I'm looking to change the badges as well then. I'm not quite sure how to do it. I've got somebody else trying to make a custom badge. But again, that's costing me like 12 quid a time as well. So since you only get a new badge each month, I only need to replace one a month really, I suppose. But I was thinking of like using like wrestlers' faces, like going through like really crap ones all the way up. So the first one I've ordered, should it come through, means you'll get like a little logo of the Shockmaster. And then as you level up, you can go all the way up to like, I'm hoping to get like a picture of Jeff Cobb's face as one of the badges for being a member. And that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, shall we have a look at what we got? Nothing really, Jay. I've just been speaking to an Indian man on Fiverr. Yep. So I'm just messaging him again now. There we go. Right, so we'll start with AEW. So I can redraw out the NXT card without me going back and forth, I suppose, can't I? Right, so we'll start with AEW today because we've done AEW on the first stream, then we started with NXT yesterday, so we'll start with AEW again today. But first of all, let's have a look at the NXT card. The NXT card for tonight is going to be... I mean, most of this was already locked in at the end of last video, wasn't it? So we're starting things off with a triple threat match to crown the #1 contender for the UK Championship. Walter versus Killian Dane versus Ilja Dragunov. We got a Dusty Classic first round match in Cedric Alexander and Ricochet versus the Street Profits. We got Drew Gulak versus TJP. We got Gran Metalik versus Kalisto. We got another Dusty Classic first round match in Undisputed Era versus Birch and Lorcan. We got a North American Championship #1 contendership match in Kevin Owens, Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream. And then the main event, Io Shirai is putting her Women's Championship up on the line against Charlotte, who of course got that big win in the Fatal 4-Way Elimination match last time out. And in AEW, we got a Falls Count Anywhere match, Darby Allin, Joey Janela. Orange Cassidy versus Chris Jericho. I thought we'd jump in before they did it in real life. Brodie Lee versus Wardlow. Hikaru Shida versus RIHO. We got FTR versus the Lucha Brothers. Jungle Boy challenges John Moxley for the TNT Championship. And then our main event of the evening, Brian Cage, Jake Hager and Luchasaurus. New Generation, I'm using... I don't know if New Generation's here yet, actually. Are you here yet, mate? No, okay. Well, New Generation has a suggestion we're going to use next time round. OJ, there is one thing you've missed, by the way. I want to see if it works for other people as well. So, if you click on the emoji thing at the bottom... and see if you can use the new custom emote I put on there. I just want to see if everyone else can use it. I think you can. I might be wrong. Yeah. Well, that's what I should do. A friend of mine did a FIFA stream yesterday, and he ended up getting like 300 viewers because he just titled it really well. He titled the stream as like easy way to unlock Zlatan Ibrahimovic on foot, and he just got tons of viewers. So I think I'll be doing some FIFA next when the next one comes out. I think some Ultimate Team. Now I'm doing the streaming. Are you able to use the emote, Jay, at all? Oh, I thought that was an emote. It's not. It's a way to become a member of the channel. Yes, if you click on the little custom emoji, the smiley face in the bottom left-hand corner, and then it should be in there. There should be available. If anyone else can do that. It doesn't come up. Have you not got the little smiley face at the bottom to use emojis? Yeah, it's that one, Jay, but is there another bit above it that says Shabby Gamer? Because if there's not, then maybe that means that only members can use them. Ah, only members can use. I didn't realise that. Okay. Well, Lucha Reject, you're the only person who's able to use them then, unless anyone else joins up on the looks of it. I didn't realise that was the case, to be honest. I thought anyone on the channel could use the custom ones. Oh, well, maybe I was wrong then. It might be. It doesn't say that, to be honest, but it looks like that might be the case. I wasn't aware that was the thing, to be honest, but it looks like that is the case then. Only members can use them. Okay. Well, that's news to me. That is news to me. I wasn't sure that was the... I wasn't sure... I didn't realise that was the thing, to be honest. Oh, well. Bad times. Well, you learn something new every day, I suppose, don't you? Well, there you go, Lucha Reject. I've just spent like £12.76 on something that only you can use. I quite liked Fighter Fest, to be honest. I mean, it wasn't the best show they've ever put out, but I think it was decent. No, I've obviously misdone it then. $40. What's $40 when it's around 30 odd quid? 35 quid? I'm not sure, to be honest. I got no idea. Yeah, well, I suppose I don't really know much about. Say this is all quite new to me, the streaming thing. I just assumed it was the custom emotes for anyone, but the badges were for members only. Okay, I'm my bad. I'm getting the rest done though. There was one thing, Lucha Reject, that well, I mean, I'm going to mention it at some point, but there's one thing that happened at Fyter Fest that didn't really happen at Fyter Fest, if that makes sense. It's not a spoiler, it wasn't anything that happened in the show, it was just something that I noticed. It wasn't spoken about on the show or anything like that as well. So it's not a spoiler. But I did notice at ringside, in the crowd, I mean, it happened the last episode of Dynamite, there was it Caesar Bononi, whatever his name was, from, used to be at NXT, I didn't realise he'd been released, to be honest, he was at ringside. But I noticed there was somebody else at ringside yesterday that I was a little bit surprised about. I had to look twice at it. Which was Pillman Jr. Brian Pillman Jr. stood at ringside in the audience. So whether he was there visiting friends or whether that's something that they're going to sign up, I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, I quite like Pillman Jr., to be honest. I'd be interested if they do use him, but I don't know whether... I thought he was still signed up with MLW, to be honest, so... Oh, there we go. I'm just doing this emote now. It's £35.29 to get the other 4 made. I think it'd be worth it, though. It's a one-off cost, and we can get them all in then. It's going to take him a week to make it, though. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he is actually going to sign for them or not, but he was in the crowd, which surprised me. Oh, I've got to type this in again now. Oh, bloody hell. 1, 2 star, same as before, but bronze, and 3 and 4 star, same, silver. And that again. Okay, it's all ordered. No, I didn't say anything on there. The actual... Yeah, it wasn't even mentioned in the actual show, to be honest, about Brian Pillman Jr. I just spotted him in the crowd. Like I said, obviously he works at MLW, and quite a lot of the AEW roster have worked MLW as well. So I'm assuming he was either there visiting friends, or he was there in an official capacity, maybe. Yeah, I've heard about the Anderson and Gallows thing. It looks like the case. Although, has anyone seen the EC3 thing from today at all? It's more or less what I thought it was then, Chloe. Yeah, it's quite close, isn't it? I have to pay an extra fee. I have to pay it now anyway. £35.29 it works out, with 5 as little added extra on top. Yeah, so that Jay, of course, we got the yeah, the EC3 one. He did a promo on his Facebook yesterday, which essentially said that he was signing for AEW. However, I'm not going to 100% believe it, because he's also done a promo a few weeks back for Impact. And he did a promo last week, I think, that said he was going back to NXT. So I think he's just doing a bit of everything at the moment. But his AEW promo was quite good. He used a lot of like references to the people that were there, but I don't know. Okay, Terence, that makes sense, I suppose. It made me laugh, though, because the more I look at AEW, you realise that the majority of it is literally just MLW with a bigger budget sometimes, isn't it, really? But that shows the sort of ability that, or the good talent that MLW had, I suppose. Yeah, I like the character a lot, Jay. I think that's why I'm leaning towards maybe not going to Impact, because it just feels a bit like if he was going to go back to Impact, he'd go back in the same gimmick and take advantage. But then again, I was thinking that if they are sort of rumouring to be recreating this Aces and Eights style stable, maybe a darker, more twisted EC3 would be a good member of that, alongside Gallows and Anderson, alongside like the darker sort of Eric Young and all that sort of stuff. It'll be interesting. I am probably going to watch Slammiversary now just to see what happens, to be honest. I'm not really that interested, but I just want to see what happens. But anyway, I've chatted enough, and maybe we should start the show, shouldn't we, really? I've just had a message. Thank you for your order. I will complete this as soon as I can. Okay. Delivery date no later than the 7th or the 9th of July. It's a whole week away. It's a whole week away. Right. So yeah, we'll do AEW first, because we did NXT first yesterday. Oh my word. I tell you what, this football's getting crazier and crazier at the moment, isn't it? I mean, as a Man United fan, the football's been absolutely fantastic for us so far. With Leicester losing 2-1 yesterday. And then West Ham getting the last-minute winner against Chelsea. And now Sheffield United are beating Spurs 2-0. Can it get any better? Right, here we go then. We are underway. Our first show of the night, AEW. I think I need to get a new controller cable for my PlayStation 1 because I broke it yesterday. I forgot that it was plugged in, and I pulled the controller towards me thinking it wasn't plugged in and completely ripped the plug out. And then it broke. I mean, it still works. It's just all loose cables hanging out, which isn't ideal. It was really good. I was watching it last night, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, City versus Liverpool tonight. I mean, I don't know how good it's going to be, because I should imagine City will want to showcase some sort of ability tonight after losing, and especially after having to give Liverpool the guard of honour onto the pitch. I'd imagine Man City will be happy, or Man City will be trying their hardest to showcase their ability. Yeah, Jay, I've seen your suggestions for women's matches. We only had one match spare on this card. But the next card, I think because we've got the Women's Championship match tonight, Io Shirai versus Charlotte, I thought it might be best to let that run, see what happens, and then we can try and lock in a number one contender next episode. There's a difference. There's a big difference between NXT and AEW. I feel like AEW maybe could do with one extra championship, maybe two. Whereas NXT UK have got so many championships to try and book them all. That's why I think the tournaments might be a bit difficult, because the Dusty Classic has taken up about a third of all the matches this month. And it does cut down the other matches we can use, really. It's a bit more difficult, but it could be beneficial. The Dusty Classic could provide the added votes that NXT wants to stay going. Yeah, but we'll see what happens tonight. Charlotte versus Io Shirai should be very interesting for the Women's Championship. We're starting things off, though, here with AEW. We have got Joey Janela, the bad boy, versus the good boy, Darby Allin. One thing that I did see at, and again, Lucha, this is not a spoiler, because it's not really got anything to do with the card or anything like that. But one of the little vignettes they had at the middle of Fyter Fest about Darby Allin. I mean, that guy is a hell of a skateboarder. That move that he did was incredible, where he backflipped back onto the board. That was amazing. I want to see that. I mean, I knew he did like skateboarding, but I didn't realise just how good Darby Allin actually was at skateboarding, to be honest. Joey Janela's your twin, Jay. I'm, well, I feel sorry for Joey Janela then. Poor guy. So this is a Falls Count Anywhere match, so as the title explains, the falls can happen absolutely anywhere. Inside the ring, outside the ring, inside the arena, outside the arena. Greenland. Yeah, anywhere really. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm not sure I can read that. DK or what? Kai. I'm assuming that's Dakota Kai or Backlash. Becky Lynch. Who would win, Dakota Kai or Becky Lynch? Is that what you're asking? If it is, mate, then I'm. It looks like you're speaking in tongues, to be honest. Finally, these two guys making their way to the outside of the ring. It's where they're probably a bit more comfortable. We know what they're like, the pair of them. They're both very, very comfortable on the outside, and I think if... I don't think AEW would do a hardcore division because it's difficult in this day and age, isn't it? The world is too sensitive now to a hardcore division, I think, permanently. Yeah, I've not watched NXT yet, Jay. I did look at the a few of the results, but I've not watched it yet. I mean, I've not watched NXT in a very long time, to be honest. Which is weird, because I used to be absolutely addicted to NXT, and then all of a sudden it just sort of teetered away from me a bit. Darby Allin now dropping Joey Janela to the outside. Now heads outside to join him. And once again, like I said, Falls Count Anywhere. These two guys can finish the match out here should they wish to. It's a very comfortable position for the pair of them. I'm wondering, Lucha Reject, if you get a chance to use that 5-star emoji tonight. I mean, what's the chances of one of these matches being a 5-star? Janela now taking Darby up. He's going to drop him into the package pile driver. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Joey Janela gets the victory on the outside against Darby Allin. Wow, Joey Janela. Big win for him, that one, actually. Big, big one for him. But Darby Allin suffers another loss. And Darby Allin's struggling in the rankings, you know. I mean, he's -2 for this season. He's -3 altogether. He's actually bottom of the rankings completely in AEW. If you look at the overall rankings of all time, he's bottom. That's not good, is it? Hey, Bunme's here. Nobody else can see Bunme, though, can they? Yeah, I noticed you weren't around last night. Where you, Bunme? I noticed you weren't around last night when Chelsea lost to West Ham, were you? Good opening match. Yeah, Bunme, I said before, I think Chelsea and Man United will both get top 4. It'll be Leicester that drops out, I think. Can you see Bunme now then, can you, Lucha? I hope somebody can see him, because everyone thinks I'm going mad. Oh, you still can't see him. Everyone thinks I'm going mad because nobody else can see Bunme talking apart from me. Yeah, Leicester will drop to 5th. Chelsea and Man United will finish top 4. Right, straight into Orange Cassidy versus Chris Jericho. What is Scapino Monster? Of course, Bumby. What do you want to know? So this one at the moment, where are we looking like ranking-wise here then? So Orange Cassidy's currently on 0, but -1 overall. The 0 for this season. Chris Jericho is sat at... Where is Chris Jericho? Oh, he's at -2. So both these guys yet to actually win a match in this. Oh, you want to tell me something? What have you got to tell me, Bun Me? I'm looking at doing it actually, Bun Me. When I've finished the Plymouth one, I am looking at doing another career mode, and I might do Chelsea because it's a bit more of an interesting one because I've had the transfer ban for a while. So I'll definitely have a look at it. Orange Cassidy, big boot into the spine of Chris Jericho. But Jericho catches him now with a running bulldog. Orange Cassidy, big knee into the face. Unfortunately, Sky, we're unable to make anyone at the moment because we've got 100 cores. Well, we haven't got 100 cores, but we've got 1,000 logos. So we're completely filled up at the moment. I love this. Spurs have scored 4 goals tonight and every single one's been disallowed. Orange Cassidy dragging Chris Jericho mid of the ring into the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Jay, how many dislikes did your stream end on? In the end, I know you said you had like 5 dislikes straight off the bat, didn't you? Hi, Joseph. Yeah, you might be right, Bun Me. There's talk Man United might get Dean Henderson back from Sheffield United because he's out on loan, so maybe he'll be a better option if De Gea can't get his form back. Orange Cassidy going for a big... Oh, that's not very good. Have you ever seen an orange fly? Yeah, that's been what it's been for me, Jay, as well. It's like, I mean, I'm not saying that that people aren't going to dislike the streams. I've got no, if that's the case, and that's the case, then I need to learn from that and what works and what doesn't. But the thing that weirds me out is that all the dislikes come like within a couple of seconds of each other. We'll get the whole lot of dislikes in one go, and it's really weird and doesn't make a lot of sense. So that's the thing that just confuses me a little bit. I mean, it is, like I said, if I do get dislikes, I generally have a look into it and try and figure out why and what we can do better to make it better. But yeah, it's very odd the way that's been working recently. And especially, like I said, the video yesterday, I think the stream yesterday, we finished on, I'm sure it was something like 13 or 14 likes and like 10 dislikes. And then when I woke up this morning, it's now 5 likes and 6 dislikes. It's like completely changed. I don't really get it. Orange Cassidy gets the win. How? How? Is it by disqualification? I'm a bit confused with that. Yeah, it is weird, Jad. There's something dodgy going on with YouTube. It must be. Oh, you're so green, Lucha Reject. No? Yes, no? No? Yeah, it's 5 stars. I don't quite know what happened there, to be honest. Oh, Jericho continuing the battle on. The fight continues. Jericho bringing Orange Cassidy back into the ring, and Orange Cassidy taking control though. How did Orange win? Was it by disqualification? I was playing with the stream. I weren't paying enough attention, I suppose. But Orange now, went for something there, and Jericho avoided it. I feel like we might have ourselves a pretty decent match here for the pay-per-view between these two. It's brewing, isn't it? Definitely brewing. Yeah, Bunmy, we've just been having a lot of, for no reason recently. It's a bit weird. Oh, he flipped the lime tail. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually, Lucha. And then he slid out quickly. Oh, I see. That's why when I looked over, he was outside the ring. Canadian Destroyer. And the referee has to split them up. And Orange Cassidy showcases his ability. Yeah, Bunmy, we got like about 10 dislikes in the space of like 30 seconds, and that was it for the entire stream. It was just really weird. So there we go, Orange Cassidy, great win for him. Do we get another show at this at some point? Do we have a rematch? It's 3-0. Yeah, do we have a rematch of this one? Maybe in a cage, maybe some sort of stipulation. But they do seem to have some good chemistry between them, don't they? Oh. I just accidentally pulled my microphone off. Well, that sounded rude, didn't it? So, Orange Cassidy. So, Chris Jericho suffers another loss, and Chris Jericho's further down in the rankings. Thank you, Bunme. Yeah, it looks like it's got to be a rematch, doesn't it, really? I quite like that match, actually. I mean, it wasn't the best match, but from the storyline that built from it, that's actually going to give it quite a big plus, I think. Hi, Luca. Brodie Lee versus Wardlow. Jericho attacks Orange after match, but Orange gets upper hand. Yeah, I feel like that's got to be a good match for the pay-per-view, hasn't it? Oh, I like that. Yeah, both. Wow. Both Terrence and Jay, you've both got some cracking ideas there. Yeah, it's possible, yeah. Yeah, I really like that. Best 2 out of 3 falls, maybe in a cage. I don't think so. He was in Discord, wasn't he, earlier? I think he was in Discord earlier. I don't know. He's not on Discord at the moment. I mean, I didn't actually say that I was going live, did I, on Discord? Let me do that now, because he might have missed it. Right, I've just put it on that we're live, just in case we missed it. So Wardlow versus Brodie Lee. Of course, Wardlow's been having a little bit of a battle recently with Preston Vance. They had a match on episode number 1, which Preston won, then attacked... Don't be a dick, Joker. Wardlow, Preston Vance won, then attacked Wardlow afterwards. Wardlow then had a match last week against Alex Reynolds to try and get some retribution. And now it's Wardlow versus... Brodie Lee. I mean, I'm still a big Brodie Lee fan. I'm just hoping that... I think I've got it on. I need to now to pay for these bloody emojis, don't I? I'll just double check though, Terrence, thanks for that. No, it is on. Yeah, it's on. Wardlow now with a pin on Brody. What's making you laugh, Bunny? Wardlow now on the outside, just stomping a boot right in the gut of Brodie Lee. Sending Wardlow re-enters the ring as well. And the Dark Order's music plays once again. And look at that, just enough to try and give Brodie Lee the advantage back. Preston Vance just getting ahead of Wardlow at this point. There might be another battle between those two coming soon, isn't there? Spoilers, Jay, spoilers. I've not played the first one yet. Him up a little bit. They're building the whole stable up. I think the whole COVID thing has made things very, very dim. But I've seen the YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth. That's not very good, is it? My internet's suffering. Oh my god. Is that better now? I had a bit of a wobbly there through. Nope, it's gone again. What is going on with this? Are you having problems with the stream? A takedown there by Wardlow on Brodie Lee. But Brodie stalking, looking for that discus lariat. Not quite enough. See you in a bit, Bun Me. How's the stream going? I've had an error message pop up saying that it's not doing very well. I just want to double check what it's like on your side. Beat Brodie Lee. That's massive. See you later, Bunny. Wardlow just Brodie Lee. Wow. Oh, okay. Let's see. See what we can do. I don't think there is much I can do apart from reset my route, but that's going to completely. Well, it's trying something. Cannot upload, cannot upload, cannot upload. Okay. It's not trying to do any of those sort of things. Well, let's give it a second, see if it smooths itself out. If not, I might have to restart the stream and reset my box. But first of all, let me do the rankings. So Brodie Lee picks up another loss. Brodie's doing terrible as well. And Wardlow picks up the win. Is it better yet? Restart the stream. Do you want me to restart it, or should we keep pushing on, or how do you feel? I'm going to keep talking. Hello, hello, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that looking better now? It's not cutting out now. Okay. Should we go? We'll keep going then. If it's working now, hopefully the audio is going to be straight, is it? It's fine now. Okay. Must have had a bit of a glitch in the Matrix there. I don't know what happened. God knows what that was then. Alright. Rankings now. I made the which is not great.